That's true. Good. Listen to vets. I hear you. Let's roll.
Second quarter on. Really flipped in OKC's favor. What just changed starting that second quarter?
Offense, we couldn't score. I thought let the fouls get to us too, and we just lost our composure. Give them credit. They forced the tempo there. I thought Shea was good there in the last 3 minutes. He took over and got to the free throw line. It's something that we talked about not having him do, and he did it at a high rate tonight.
What did you see in terms of them being able to limit Anthony Davis in this game tonight?
Yeah, we knew that the paint would be packed, and so AD's ability to score was going to be limited due to that, and his teammates had to step up, and we just didn't score there. I thought he made a lot of the right plays. We just missed shots, or we turned it over, and so we got to look at how we can get him better looks, even with the double teams.
Say in those situations when teams are blitzing AD, what would you like for the rest of the guys surrounding him to kind of make things easier on him?
Yeah, I think, we held the ball, too, when we were trying to get it into the post. So anytime you hold the ball and they're going to, send 2 or 3 guys at AD, you run up against the clock. So we have to be quicker in our decision-making.
How do you think Nembhard handled the pressure against his defense?
I thought he did great. I thought, again, being able to find his teammates. We just didn't shoot the ball well. I know the number is going to say it's 47, but we were in the 40s, if not low 40s, in the high 30s there into that fourth quarter. So I thought he did a good job of getting guys shots. I thought he attacked. We didn't shoot the ball well tonight.
And then when you see like teams kind of putting a forward on AD and kind of having like the center roam, what kind of coverages kind of is he trying to attack when you see stuff like that?
Well, he's being double teamed, so that's their understanding that he was going to see 2 all night, if not 3. And so for us, we got to be better with cutting, and then we have to be better at knocking down shots so that we can take them out of that defense.
What did you see on the play when he seemed to agitate his knee or his leg?
I don't know. I think you have to ask him. I think maybe they just bumped knees, but he was fine, and he went back in, and he was fine. Cool. Thanks.
What did you see that kind of haywire there late in the second half or second quarter?
I'm not exactly sure. I got to watch the film for that. We fouled a lot, though. Sent them to the free throw line a lot. I don't know how many free throws they shot that quarter. Yeah, got to watch the film.
How tough are they when they kind of get the snowball rolling, and how hard is it to stop them?
They're tough, man. They got a lot of good players. They're a chance for a reason. They guard. They play really hard. They drive you offensively, so they're tough.
I mean, obviously they were sending at least 2 at AD all night.
Yeah.
How did you try to attack that?
Yeah, I think we got to get better at moving off AD a little bit. We know teams are going to load on him and make other guys make shots. So we got to cut better for him and have some better movement offensively.
Kind of like as a point guard on the floor when they're kind of fronting AD with the help behind, how do you even get a player like that the ball when they're running that type of coverage?
Flash a guy to the free throw line, throw over the top. There's different ways you get them the ball, but I think we were a little too focused on getting him the ball. We could have done some other things and touched the paint and did some other things to attack that defense.
Jump shooting. I mean, you've been shooting, good on jumpers the last 5 games in a row, really.
Yeah.
What is kind of that feeling when you kind of see that first ball just go through the net?
Feels good, but trying to win at the end of the day. So it doesn't matter how well I shoot it. We're trying to win games. Obviously, it feels good to see some shots go in and be making shots right now. But we want to win games and tough ones tonight. But we got a quick turnaround, so we got to flush this one and move on.
Hey, Ron, forgive me if you've been asked this already, but what are some of the things the Thunder do that make their defense different than any you faced yet?
I think they're really good in gaps. They turn you over. They could switch 1 through 5 and they're just real attentive to what they're doing defensively. I think they're number 1 in the league in defense, so they're playing at a high level, and yeah.
Quick back-to-back, is this something you just got to, flush and kind of get through? And
Yeah, I think this is a flush situation. You know, we got Houston tomorrow. Get home, get some rest, figure out what we got to do to get a win tomorrow. Appreciate y'all.
We don't have time, you know, get on the plane, land, sleep, wake up, and game day. So, don't have much time to kind of, like I said, dwell on it. Get ready for tomorrow.
Honestly, these guys are on a historic pace, wins-wise.
Okay.
So, yeah, just what is it about them that makes them different than any other team?
Defensively, I mean, they're very good with their hands. They're very good at loading up. You know, obviously, Shay's the head of the snake, but got a group of guys who play together, play for each other. Shay knows what to do. They're just playing really, really good basketball on both ends of the floor. So you got to play almost perfect basketball as well. And you know, they capitalize off your mistakes. You know, they try to turn you over, fast break. You know, they create a lot of space with their cutting with Shay. Before Shay, so he's able to get to the ISOs. Also, little Jalen Williams as well. So, you know, just I don't know if their system well, but they click it very well.
What did you see from J-Dub? He's another guy coming back from a major injury.
Which one?
The little J-Dub, I guess.
Yeah, he's with his fourth game back.
Something like that.
You know, he's you know, takes on to find your rhythm. He's a hell of a player, you know, all-star caliber. So he'll be fine. You know, like I said, they're playing really good basketball. So you know, he doesn't have to force anything, rush anything. It'll take his time.
I think I saw you all talking like mid-court, J-Dub, the little one. Do you remember the interaction? Was it just like trash talk?
Nah, he was. I told the ref he fouled me, and J-Dub said he did. I did. He did foul me, and then on the other end, when he missed a layup when I contested, he said he wanted that foul call. So just saying we fouled each other. We should have both got calls. So.
Any concern about your name?
No.
Just going back to what you said about this being a turnaround, just talk about the first time you guys played Houston and what you saw in that game and what happened.
That was so long ago, man. I honestly can't. I know it was a close game. I can't remember, to be honest. Too many games to kind of remember. I know that we did have them on the ropes. For sure, but back then, you know, we were still trying to figure out, you know, ourselves, and we were making a lot of mistakes defensively for sure. We were much better defensive team. I think we were, you know, better offensive team than we were back then as well. So, like I said, we're gonna come out and compete, obviously, and play on